when I first took over at Rutgers, the rack was a facility that was used by everybody. The baseball team, women's basketball. We have a Hall of Fame women's coach too. If there's any coaches on that coach women's basketball, she's the best. You should come and watch her practice. She likes to practice long, which made even the rack a little more challenging to get time in. And we just had to make adjustments knowing that we didn't have the best facility or a facility available 24 hours a day to our guys. So, when I first took over program, the adjustment that I made was we had one strength I really felt when I took over the program with our roster and with our thing. We had the most managers could ever have in the world. That was our strength. That's why we were picked 14th, 2 in the league. But we had great managers, and we probably had like 16, 17 managers. And, so I didn't get the facility a lot. I got it for 2 hours a day, but I tried to figure out what were the other time slots that were available, in the rack. And they were mostly at nighttime on the weekends. And what I did, our strength that year was our managers. So I got our managers. If there was a 20-minute slot, on Tuesday nights, I found out who was available for 20 minutes. Our players, they didn't have class. I had that manager, have them shoot free throws or whatever it may be that day, get in the gym, rebound for that guy, and make sure that he's getting better. So, though not having a facility available 24 hours a day, I tried to take advantage of our strength that year, which was our managers, and use up any time slot that I could find, in the rack with our players. And so while my staff was on the road recruiting all the time, I knew my guys were still getting some shots up with the managers that helped in their development, helped make them better. So, I tell you, the inventory, you got to find, solutions to your problems. I was at jobs where, athletic director, we had limited budgets, that was your time for practice. You still have to figure out solutions. And I think high school coaches do it the best. You got to figure it out. You don't get to recruit your roster. It's the roster that you get. You got to figure it out. And so, by taking inventory, of the things available. At one place, we had a terrific fundraiser. So I didn't have great assistant coaches. I didn't have a lot of money to buy assistant coaches, but we had a great fundraiser. We had a lady that would, could really raise money. Well, I was able to get some things, sweatsuits and some different things that the kids love. I was able to fund a youth program on the weekends. So when I was first at Stony Brook, we had the Seawolves Club in the mornings. We tried to generate some excitement with our program. And how do you do that? Sometimes you do it with the youth. So we had a league on the weekends. She funded it, she uniformed them, and then those people would come, to games, and we did it for free. And it helped build camaraderie at our school, it helped build our attendance at our games, helped build some name recognition for our players.